Hey guys, welcome back to Susan Shares. Well, as you can see, I have a visitor this morning, my husband, Steve Goss. And so I had written an article in Celebrate magazine on being a team player and how much that makes a difference and being unified in being a team player. And so I asked Steve to join me because it's so important to be unified and in any relationship. And that's true in life in general, isn't it, Steve?
Oh, it is. You know, I was telling Susan a great illustration of this is the Olympics right now. We're seeing synchronized diving. It's pretty amazing how they can get off those diving boards and be so synchronized as they hit the water. But, you know, use any example in business, in sports, being unified makes all the difference in the world. Otherwise, you know, you're going in different directions, you're wasting energy. So you want everyone rowing in the same direction.
That is so true, and it's a great example, especially in the Olympics, you know. And for Steve and myself, when we are faced with a very difficult decision or a big issue that we have to decide which way we're going to go, then he respects me enough to ask me my opinion, and I too respect him enough to ask his opinion, and we seek God first, pray about that. Not saying it's easy always, but we don't move forward until Steve and I are both unified on that decision. And because of that, it connects us more. Even if the decision is a difficult decision.
Right.
Before we move forward, we're unified.
Right. You know, one of the things I would say too about it is it's not so much that you go from one decision to the next trying to be unified, but it's kind of how we live every day. Mm-hmm. And so kind of what our focus is and who we depend on, mm-hmm. How we try to live our life, all that gives us centering mm-hmm. Every day of our lives, so that even though it might be a difficult decision, it's not like we have to work up a lot of unification mm-hmm. to make it. Mm-hmm. That we try to live our lives unified and focused on mostly the same things anyway. So that would be an encouragement I would have if whether it's on a team or in a business unit at work or in your relationships, just kind of be unified about what you're focusing on, what your vision is, what you're expending your energies on, and then when you get to those more momentous occasions, it's maybe a little easier. Not that it's easy, but it's a little easier because of kind of how you've just been living every single day.
Mm-hmm. That's a great point too. And so we hope this is encouraging because this is true for all relationships. And then the article that I wrote in Celebrate, and you can get this in any store for the magazine, or you can look at the link or whatever, but I really focused on a team because that's why it's not good to have a hot dog, if, as my daddy used to call it, on a team. You want to be unified and utilize each other and play as a unit and as a team. This is true in any relationship. In friendships, you don't want to have one person that makes all decisions, or in a marriage, one person that makes all decisions. You want to be joined together and go through life together. We were designed for relationship. We were created from the beginning of time for relationship. So I hope this is encouraging to you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.